What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to say, if you're a fan of those legends of the game, I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel because that's all I focus on. Also, guys, if this is content that you enjoy, I'd greatly appreciate if you'd posterize that like button. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into today's video. So today, guys, we're going to be doing a request for Kevin Garnett, or a Kevin Garnett build. Now, Kevin Garnett, he was one of those forwards that the early 2000s or through the 2000s that was just it was the golden era of the power forward, right? I mean, you had Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, you also had Chris Webber, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, there was just a lot of really good, talented power forwards out there. And it was just a fun time if you liked watching power forwards, and power forward was your favorite position. Yeah, and unfortunately, Kevin Garnett, he ended up in Minnesota, and that's where he spent a majority of his career. And I don't know which is worse, Minnesota or Sacramento, right? I mean, they're both pretty bad places to land in terms of basketball. And it's kind of funny. I mean, C-Webb and Kevin Garnett, they both played on those two teams, right? Kevin Garnett in Minnesota, C-Webb in Sacramento. But that's when the teams are actually doing good because of their great power forwards, right? Let's get right into this build. So, guys, with the Kevin Garnett build, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you could go with this, right? I mean, he was able to shoot, so I could see you going with one of these two pie charts because he was really good at shooting and really good at finishing. I could see you going with this pie chart because he was really good on defense as well as finishing. But the pie chart that I'm going to be using is the mostly finishing with a little bit less defense. I just feel like I really like this one, right? So of course we're going to go with the speed and vert because anytime I do a power forward build, guys, I really like to focus on that vertical as well because that just helps me get some rebounds. And what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to max out our close shot, our driving layup, our driving dunk, and our standing dunk. If you want to put your post hooks up, you certainly can. I know that Garnett, he did sometimes use like a baby hook, but yeah, I don't think it was one of the major weapons in his game, right? I really wish we could get that mid range up a little bit higher because Garnett, he had a really good mid-range shot, but we have to work with what we have to work with here. It's unfortunate, but it's the way that it is. And we're going to put that up to 39 just to get that 5th badge. And then we're going to get our interior defense, then our lateral quickness. We're going to max that out. Then we're going to go down to our defensive rebound, max that out, max out our offensive rebound, max out our block, and then you could put the other 39 on the steal here, and then this 9 on the perimeter defense. Or another way that you could do this, guys, is, and this is one of the ways that this is the way that I actually did the build, because you get so many more of those playmaking badges, and I really like the playmaking badges in 2K22. They're really, really helpful. So this is the way that I went, right? I didn't go so heavy on the defense, and because stealing. I mean, you could easily steal the ball in 2K22 without having a great steal rating. It's just really, especially at the power forward and center position, right? I mean, it's pretty easily done. So I feel like this is a really good layout. Of course, for this, guys, I did go compact. I went 6'11". We're going to bring this down to 220. And then, guys, with this, I mean, it's really up to you, right? I mean, if you want that shooting to be a little bit higher, you could leave it here. Me personally, though, I'm going to max this out because I really want that defense. I really want that offensive and defensive rebounding. And I really want the blocks, right? And I really want to be able to throw shots and things. And, guys, let me tell you, when you get this build maxed out, you're going to have a 62 mid-range shot, which doesn't sound great, but with a little bit of practice, you could get really, really good with that. And if you look at everything else, guys, you're going to have a close shot of 94, a driving layup of 77, driving dunk of 88, standing dunk of 99, so that's maxed out. Then you're going to have that mid-range shot, like I said, of 62. You've got a pass accuracy of 68, a ball handle of 49, with a post control of 83. So, you're going to be able to do some playmaking and things, and that post control really, really helps you out. Then you're going to have an interior defense of 79, and once you get this maxed out, it'll go to 83, with a defensive rebounding of 95, offensive rebound of 95, and a really, really solid 98 block. So when you get this maxed out, guys, you're going to really be good, at finishing. You're going to be good on defense. You're just going to be good all the way around, right? So it really depends on you on this, guys. But in all honesty, I feel like Glass Cleaner is just the better takeover. It's just, to me, it's just that much better. And we have built a glass cleaning lockdown. So that's kind of what, Garnett was, right? He was really, really good. And, he was really good on defense. And he was just a beast in the paint, right? And he had that nice little mid-range. I think in like 2K, I think they have him listed as, I think it's a two-way inside the arc scorer or inside the arc finish or something like that, something weird. And it's one of those that, I don't know if it's something, I've not tried it enough to actually get it, to see if that's actually a thing that you can get, but I've certainly never seen a build on that. I'm not quite sure, if that's the case, but yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll get in and we'll test this build, and then we'll get you guys out of here. So we're just going to max this out. So for these guys, I feel like Dream Shake is a must. Fast Twitch is a must. Fearless Finisher is a must. You could do Posterizer if you like. As a big man, I don't really like doing Posterizer. I don't know if it just doesn't feel effective to me, right? I like Lob City Finisher on a big man. I feel like that's really good. I like Rise Up, of course. Grace Under Pressure is another good one. And then, guys, for this last one, it really depends on you. I put it on Putback Boss. Just that way, if you do get those offensive rebounds, it kind of helps you out. And then, for your one shooting badge, I'm just going to do Slithery Off Ball on Bronze. For the playmaking guys, I feel like Post Playmaker is a really, really good one. I like Unpluckable, of course, because you are a big man, so it's easier to, get that ball stolen. But that helps somewhat. Then I like Break Starter. Glue Hands is a good one. And then I like to put Bullet Passer and Bailout on Bronze. And those are just, Bailout's just always if you get that bad animation when you're going up for a dunk or something. So we're going to do Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, Intimidator, Interceptor, Pickpocket. Those are all really, really good ones. Clamps is another good one just in case you get switched off on a guard or, with another big man. If you have clamps, you're more likely to get, to actually have them pick the ball up. And then do Chase Down Artist, and then we'll do Brick Wall. Or you could do this the way that I did it. I did Chase Down Artist, Brick Wall, and Box on Bronze, as well as Hustler. To me, it feels like you get so much more out of this build when you do that, because those bronze badges, while they may not seem, that you may think just by looking at them, well, they're not really going to help, but they actually do help you quite a bit. And, on a power forward and center build, guys, these two right here are really the most important ones, as well as Intimidator. So as long as you have those on gold, you're going to be all right. You're going to be good. Interceptor, Pickpocket, and Clamps, that is just extra, right? And the fact that you've got all these, that's going to help you out. It's really, really good to have. And this is a really, really fun build to play with, guys. And I really feel like it's a solid Kevin Garnett build. The mid-range shot, like I said, it really wasn't there the way that I would like to have seen it. But I feel like this is a really strong Kevin Garnett build, and with a little practice, like I said, you can knock down that mid-range pretty easily. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's a Kevin Garnett build for you. This was a request. I do want to thank you guys, everyone that's done requests. I know that I may not have gotten around to all of them just yet, but I will. So, if this is content that you enjoy, I'd greatly appreciate if you'd posterize that like button. Also, guys, if you like those legends of the game, I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Have a good one.